Hi, everybody. This is Norm Duvet, and I am the Vice President of Marketing here at Copa Health. I mention that most every week, so maybe I'll start changing that up and just saying that I'm a guy that's just craving cooler weather, which I think it's on the way. We're so excited about the fall coming, and one of the things that always happens in the fall, November 11th every year is Veterans Day, and we have got a fantastic guest with us this week. She is actually the President and Parade Director for the East Valley Veterans Parade, which Copa Health has been supporting for the last 4 or 5 years. And her name is Lisa Sandoval. Lisa, how are you doing?
We're doing great. It's always a little bit of a mad rush when you get towards near the event date, but we're doing great, Norm.
Yeah, I know. I volunteer, I think, for the last 7 or 8 of the Veterans Parades, East Valley Veterans Parade. And every once in a while, I'll think I want to get more involved, but then I hear about all the craziness that's happening, leading up to it. And I'm just so impressed because I believe it's the best Veterans Parade in the state of Arizona, but that's just my unbiased opinion. So, hey, Lisa, tell us a little bit, not just about the history of the parade, but your history with the parade. And obviously, I do know that you were in the Army, that you were stationed over in Korea for a year, but tell us a little bit about your background, the history of the parade, and your role in the parade.
Thanks for asking, Norm. I never thought I would be running a parade. I volunteered much like you did several years ago and saw a need to help organize the parade, and I stepped in and helped out. As many veterans do, we see needs in our community and we step up to fill those needs. So the parade organization has been around since 2006 and been a continuous event in Mesa since that time. But we call ourselves the East Valley Veterans Parade because we really like to include Chandler and Gilbert and Tempe and all of the veterans and spectators in those areas. So I joined the Army when I was 17, and it was a decision that really changed my life and has allowed me to experience a lot of great individuals and really connect with the people in the community. As the president of the organization, I am constantly meeting veterans out there and being able to thank them for their service and invite them to come celebrate the greater veteran community on Veterans Day with us. And organizing an event of this scale is mass chaos, to say the least. It's kind of like a duck calm on the surface and crazily paddling underneath the water. And if we're doing it right, the spectators are none the wiser. We're behind the scenes making sure that the parade is moving down the road smoothly and putting on a great show while simultaneously making our veterans feel super welcome and appreciated within our community.
Yeah, I know I've seen some of the craziness in the background, but every single time I'm at the parade, it comes off so well. And now I know that last year, because of the pandemic and everything that was going on, that you had sort of a unique twist on the parade. Can you tell us a little bit about that and tell us if that's going to be the case this year?
Thanks for bringing that up, Norm. Last year, we did have a reverse parade where the participants were stationed along the street and the spectators drove past. It was a really unique opportunity, and some people really liked that format of the parade, but it did have some challenges in that we couldn't have some of our traditional parade participants, like our marching bands and things like that. Motorcycles, it's really hard for motorcycles to idle on the side of the road. So this year, we are back to a traditional parade format. We will be, the parade will start on Center Street in Mesa and proceed south from University to First Street, where they will hang a right and proceed over towards the police station and past the main grandstand.
Yeah, I think that I'm excited that it's going to be back to, the traditional parade route because we actually, with the Rotary Club I'm in and at Copa, like to set up, a tent and give out water and, see all the people. And it's just so nice interacting. Speaking of that, and I know we didn't talk about this ahead of time, Lisa, but how many, I know that I think you've had somewhere up to 15, 20,000 people who have watched the parade in the past, but how many participants do you traditionally have in the parade?
We traditionally have about 100 groups. Sometimes we go a little bit over because we never like to turn anyone away. And those groups have anywhere from 2 to 200 people in them. So I'm guessing there's, I don't know, a few thousand people actually in the parade.
Yeah, it's so exciting because it's not just people, it's animals too. And I know that you've got fantastic flyovers and the military presence there, obviously, because it's a veterans parade is so exciting. I volunteer every year, at least I have for the last 7 years or 8 years. And I know that a lot of people at Copa Health have expressed some interest in volunteering. So obviously people can get a hold of me or Linda Torkelson and, say they want to volunteer for the parade. But can you tell me a little bit about how you attract volunteers, a little bit how if some Copa Health employees want to learn more about it, how they might be able to about the parade?
Sure. You can always contact us through our social media on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. You can also sign up for a volunteer position on our website at evvp.org and then just click on the volunteer link. The two areas where we need the most help this year, number one is cleaning up the Fallen Soldiers banner. If you go to our website, the main picture on our homepage are those Fallen Soldiers banners, and they take quite a bit of manpower to disassemble and store away until next year. The other area where we need help, which is probably the most fun place to volunteer, is to be a banner carrier. That means you just get to be in the parade and walk the parade route carrying your banner. And I would choose that one if I was a volunteer.
Yeah, I love that idea of being a banner carrier. I know every year you or other people in the parade have me doing all kinds of things, and it's always fun. I think last year I was live streaming it through Facebook and driving around in a cart. So two dangerous things: me live streaming something and me driving around in a cart. But it all worked out. And for those of you who are really, really paying close attention to everything that we've been talking about on the Copa Roundup over the last month or two, you'll realize that the Veterans Parade this year, Veterans Day this year, is the day before our Copa Cares Gala, which is Year of Superheroes. And I know we have some people that are going to be volunteering for that. But so you can understand how crazy it is and how much we need volunteers to help us out. So get a hold of me, get a hold of Linda. I will put up at the end of this piece a little bit about how you can find out more about what Lisa was talking about, their webpage and everything. It's just so impressive. It's such a fun day. And for those of you who don't recall, just remember, every single Copa Health employee gets 8 hours paid a year to go out and do volunteer stuff. And the East Valley Veterans Parade really does qualify for that. So Lisa, thank you so much. How are things looking right now? And I know that you say it's kind of messy in the background, but we're moving okay forward on the parade?
Yeah, we're getting it done. We could always use a few more hands though. So if you're a capable person who wants to take ownership of a job, seek me out. I'll be wearing this red shirt on parade day, and I'd love to get some more people who want to actually become a member of our organization.
Yeah, we need to get like a tracker for you, like in the Hunger Games, where everybody can just get an app and pull it up and find out where you are. But hey, Lisa, before I let you go, because we're right at the end here, I want to thank you for your service. Obviously, with the Veterans Parade, I know you are a realtor, so you've got a full life outside the Veterans Parade. But thank you so much for your service to our country. And not enough can be said these days about our veterans and the people that are currently serving. So just want to say thank you for that too.
I appreciate that, Norm. Thank you for your support over the years, and we look forward to having you do some more live streams for us.
Yeah, I will do my best. So, hey, everybody, that is our Copa Roundup for this week, Friday, November 5th. Yes, Friday, November 5th. Next week, Friday, November 12th, we will be having the East Valley Veterans Parade in our rearview mirror, and we will be getting ready that day for our gala, which is taking place Friday, November 12th in the evening. So everybody, if you have any questions about the East Valley Veterans Parade, you can look it up online. I'm going to have the website at the end, or you can get a hold of me or Linda Torkelson, and we will try to get you connected. But until next week, everybody, stay safe, take care of yourself. Get out there and get your flu shot if you can. It's flu season. A lot of people are, moving around, and we're getting back out in the community. So make sure that you get out there and you take care of yourself. And we will see you next week. Take care.